I want to talk about something that's always lurking just under the surface of American politics: manufactured outrage, staged protests, and the power moves hidden in plain sight. You've probably seen the headlines: President Trump calling out radical left protesters with Free Maduro signs, suggesting they don't even know who Nicolas Maduro is. But is this just political theater, or is there something deeper here? Let's break it down.
And now what they do, the radical left, they actually have people, and it's hard to get them. They're all paid people. Most of these people are paid. You know they're paid when they have brand new, beautiful printed signs by like the highest quality printer, and you have a woman, Free Maduro, and the sign is before we even did the attack. You know, Free Maduro. Why do you want him freed? I don't know, but he should be free. Oh, she reads the sign. What does that say? It says free. Well, that's what I believe. And you see the sign. It's like, Lisa, we should all have quality signage like that. The one thing I want their sign maker. The guy is great. He does beautiful signage. The old days was better when they used to write out their own sign, wasn't it? They'd make a sign in the basement. They'd have an old broken board holding up a sign, and it's made with a magic marker, sloppy as hell, and it meant something. But today, when you have that yellow and black, they should use different colors a little bit. But the yellow is a beautiful shade of yellow. No, I want to find out who that is. I want him to work for the Republican campaign. He's much better than our guy, whoever the guy is. But the United States proved once again that we have the most powerful, most lethal, most sophisticated, and most fearsome. It's a fearsome military on planet Earth, and it's not even close. I've been saying it for a long time. Nobody can take us. Nobody. We don't want to have it. We don't have a discussion, but you read all and you see everything else. Nobody could have done that. Nobody has our weapons. Nobody has the quality of our weapons. The problem is we don't produce them fast enough. We're going to start producing them much faster. We're going to be very tough on the companies. We have the best weapons in the world, but it takes too long to get them, including allies. When allies want to buy them, they have to wait 4 years for a plane, 5 years for a helicopter. We're not letting that happen anymore. We're telling our defense contractors, you're going to start building faster. Guy makes... I have a big problem with it. I'm the king. I have sold more Boeings than any human being on earth. They gave me an award, Salesman of the Year. I said, what about Salesman in the history of Boeing? I've sold more Boeing planes than any man in history by far, probably over 1,000. Over 1,000 planes. I said, that's the good news. But why should they wait 3-4 years to get a plane? They should get them immediately. The F-35s, it takes too long to get them. The Apache helicopter. I had India coming to me, sir, I've been waiting 5 years. We're changing it. India ordered 68 Apaches, and Prime Minister Modi came to see me. Sir, may I see you, please? Yes. I have a very good relationship with him. He's not that happy with me because, they're paying a lot of tariffs now because they're not doing the oil, but they are. They've now reduced it very substantially, as you know, from Russia. We're getting rich because of tariffs, by the way. I hope everyone understands that. They hate to report. We're going to have over $650 billion poured into our country or coming in shortly because of tariffs. They're finding all of these pockets of money. A couple of weeks ago, sir, we're off by $39 billion. Oh, is that good or bad? Meaning, do we have it or are we short of it? Sir, it's $39 billion that we can't account for. That means we have an extra 39. Yes, sir. I said, well, what are you saying? We just don't know where it came from. I said, check the tariff shelf.
First up, let's talk about these so-called grassroots protests. Have you noticed how some protest signs look like they just rolled off a printing press? Perfect colors, flawless fonts, no smudges, no spelling mistakes. It's like someone ordered them online with overnight shipping. Trump says these aren't real activists. They're paid actors holding up signs, repeating slogans, and cashing checks. He points out that real grassroots activism used to be messy. A cardboard sign, a Sharpie, maybe even a typo or two. But now, it's polished, it's coordinated, and it shows up exactly on cue. And the message? Free Maduro? A lot of these folks couldn't tell you who Maduro is, why he's in the news, or what Venezuela's even about. The point isn't the protest. It's the performance. Manufactured outrage is big business, and the only thing real about it is the money moving behind the scenes. Now, let's zoom out to America's military might. Trump's not shy about saying it. The US has the most powerful, high-tech military on the planet. But, here's the catch, when it comes to building and delivering that power, we're running behind. Allies are waiting years for American-made weapons. 4 years for planes. 5 for helicopters. Trump's been pressing defense contractors to pick up the pace because strength means nothing if it's stuck in a warehouse. Take India, for example. They ordered 68 Apache helicopters and waited 5 years for delivery. Imagine being Prime Minister Modi asking, "Where are the helicopters?" That kind of delay strains partnerships, opens the door to competitors, and makes America look unreliable. The demand is there. The bottleneck? Production. But there's more. Tariffs. A word that makes some people yawn and others sweat. Trump says tariffs have brought in over $650 billion. That's a number most people can't even wrap their heads around. And when government accountants say they found $39 billion more than expected and can't explain it, Trump points to the tariff shelf, revenue stacking up quietly behind the scenes. It's economic warfare without a single shot fired. So, why does any of this matter? Because it's all connected. Staged protests, defense delays, and hidden streams of money. These aren't random headlines. They're chess moves in a much bigger game about power, perception, and control. If you appreciate this kind of unfiltered breakdown, hit subscribe and stick with me here on the front line. This is where we cut through the noise and get to what's really going on. Remember, what looks like chaos is usually someone's strategy. The real story is always beneath the surface. Stay sharp, stay informed, and I'll see you next time on the front line.